Welcome back. It's Bradu. We're going to jump right back into it. We just battled a whole bunch of hobgoblins. We're still trying to camp out for the night. And we have 2 more random encounters. I'm going to roll a D100. D100. And we're going to check the forest and the mountain charts in the Shadowdark book and see if either of those make sense for me. 48. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, hang on. What do you guys do? Okay, so I've got one of my encounters for sure. I'm gonna try something weird for the other one. I might have them both, but I want to see what happens. So I haven't yet made this chart. I thought I had. It's got monsters by terrain, and I have it very random. So at this point, it's 66 monsters potentially in the forest. I'm going to roll a D66 on my phone and see what that gives me. Interesting, kind of. But I don't think. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go with the original thought. So I'm going to use the roll I made on both charts. Yeah. So here we go. So here's what happens. This is going to be a little weird. But I like it because I rolled 2 encounters at one time. And so I'm going to tackle them both at the same time. And I think that might make it a little bit more interesting and unique. So we have orcs is one of them. 5 orcs. Great, that's fine with me. 5 orcs, 1, 2, same sticking map because we're still here. Alright, we got 5 orcs. Great. And what the 5 orcs are doing is chasing, and it says an ettercap, right? Chasing an ettercap. An ettercap spins a funnel of webs over a narrow ravine. Okay, I kind of think that's cool. So an ettercap is spinning webs, and we hear this. Somebody who's up? Let's do my check here. It's going to be one of my core members, but it can't be Nura, so we'll use the 1, 2 is Abbott. He's my first guy. So Abbott's up, the rest are resting. And Abbott hears this. And again, we got to get everybody roused. There's orcs, there's an ettercap. So we're going to have 3. The purple will be ettercap, the black will be orcs, and the blue will be us. Initiative. 20, right? 20 or an 8? Oh, no, I should have pushed it the other way. It's a 19. Great. So we go first, then the ettercap, then the orcs. So what happens is Abbott gets up, gets everybody up, and says, everybody up, time to fight again. And he's going to go into a rage, but this time he has to roll for it because he already raged today. A 1 means he loses his rage. Groggy. He was almost falling asleep. So he's going to run up and try to rage, but maybe he was already too drunk. I don't know. Maybe he was licking his wounds, drinking from his wineskin more than he thought. So when he gets to rage, he goes, oh. He barely has anything in him, and he's pretty groggy and a little bit drunk and wounded. He was super wounded. But he's going to come up and attack one of the orcs. So I'll do it at disadvantage because of the way I rolled that. Kind of makes sense to me that he would be at disadvantage. And he rolls a nat 1 at disadvantage. So what is in that one? I always say he trips. I think that makes perfect sense here. He does get up. He starts to try and get there. That's not a great start. But him tripping and kind of yelling out his war cry for attempting to rage does wake up the rest of the crew. So they see what's going on, and they'll start attacking orcs. Oh man. Sound burst? No, we better not. Let's have Nura. Can Nura do anything fun here? She's got a heal. I lost the advantage against creature type. So all she has is heals pretty much. So she's going to shoot. She's going to shoot the orc that's in the front closest to the Ettercap. So the Ettercap's actually up high in a tree. Ooh, I should have grabbed a tree. But she's going to try, we're going to try to help the Ettercap is what I'm getting at. 7 misses. Like, I don't think that's even close. Orcs are not, I don't think, super difficult or dangerous. Oh, they are an AC 15. Their hit points are low, but they are an AC 15. So Orgo is going to take charge. He's going to run up and try to get in between where the orcs are and take on the front runner again. 12 should hit for D8 plus 3. Oh, it's a kill. It's a kill because he does plus 3 damage and they have 4 hit points. So one orc is dead. Whew, I forgot about that orc's ability. And he's going to kind of threaten the others. Does Thane have anything fun to do? Shield of Faith or a holy weapon or Sound Burst? I think he just runs up to help out. He'll use his sap. But he'll just run up and help out Orgo. So he'll use his sap at distance for this one. 9. Not good. Not good enough. Okay, the Ettercap. Does he know what's going on? Because we're attacking the orcs that were chasing him down. I'll give him a reaction roll to us to decide that. 8. So I think that's good enough for him to not think we're attacking. He's suspicious. Suspicious, but not outright hostile. So he might just sort of freeze and not know what to do and try and figure out what's happening. And on that note, now the orcs kind of have to fight us. Let's do a fun little check here. Do the orcs disperse to attack everybody evenly, one on each, or do they try to attack one target? I'm gonna say on a 1 or a 2, which is worse for us, they try to attack one target. Otherwise, they spread out. Okay, so this guy will fight Orgo. They're all gonna rage. There's no way they wouldn't. Immune to morale checks plus 1d4 damage for 3 rounds. That's scary. So he's gonna attack Orgo. They have a plus 2 to their attack. So that's not good enough for Orgo. Might be good enough for Thane. 15. It is good enough for Thane. So it does a D8 plus a D4. Not awesome. 5 damage to Thane. Okay. Abbott's in real bad shape. The savage orc is going to come after Nura. Nura might be in bad shape too. 8. Oh, it's only a plus 1, thankfully. Or plus 2. So she's okay. This guy, though, has got advantage on Abbott. So Abbott, not cool. Not cool. Oh, he misses. Ah, jeez. All right. So we're still okay. Orcs all went. It's our turn. It's our turn to go. Let's kill off these orcs. This should not be nearly as hard as the hobgoblins. Abbott will go last because he's on the ground. Nura probably wants to use her bow if she can, but because she's... I'm going to make her fight hand to hand, just because it makes sense, even though, like, technically by the rules she could run and shoot. When you're faced with somebody, it makes sense that you kind of have to fight them. 11? Oh, she's a minus, though. Now she's a minus. Shoot. Now she'll get away, though. Now she'll try to run away. So, that's fine. Thane will attack his guy. Miss. Orgo will attack his guy. 16 is going to hit. That's a kill. Don't need to roll it. Abbott will now get up and attack his guy. Hopefully he's doing better now. I'm not going to make him at disadvantage the whole fight. That's kind of silly. That's going to be a hit for D10. He doesn't have a plus to his damage, so he's not an auto kill. Ah, dang it. Remind me to get that later. 3! I better see what that one was, because it would have killed him at 4. 4, yeah, of course. Jeez. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, so he's not dead. Because I didn't rage. Alright, he's not dead. Whatever. Okay, does the Ettercap do anything different? I'm going to roll for it again because I think he was suspicious. I'm going to roll for it again and see what happens. 8. Would I give him a... That was what he got last time. That's still suspicious, but I think because we've been helping him, I'm going to use the charisma rod, little charisma mod, and go up to curious. If I go hostile, he's going to attack us. If I get to friendly, he's going to attack the orcs. Suspicious and curious. Maybe he continues to try to get away. That would make sense to me. He continues to try to get away. Maybe not completely. Let's see. Is it our turn? No, it's their turn. So now we've got Nura's kind of safe. Abbott is going to be outnumbered. 3 rounds. So they have 2 more rounds of this. So 2 on Abbott. Miss. And 1 on Thane. I should have had Orgo kill Thanes because that one was fighting Thane. Miss. Okay, good. Nura will yell out to the Ettercap because she did the talking and say something to the effect of, remember we told you we'd help you guys. So Abbott will attack. Miss. Come on, guys. Let's just take care of business. Orgo. Miss. Thane. Hits. Thane hits for 7 damage. Getting a kill. And then he'll step over to help Abbott out. These guys are immune to morale, so the Ettercap is going to continue on his way and get safe. The orc is going to attack. We'll do 1 each on Abbott and Thane. So, purple Thane. Whew, they both hit. That's not great. So, Abbott, and this is their last round of doing extra damage. Abbott takes 7. Thane takes 11. Holy jeez. Abbott takes 7. 7. Oh, I forgot to be tracking other stuff on there. That's the whole point I did it. Thane has taken a lot of damage, but he's not dead. Can we finish him off here? We should be able to, I feel like. Come on. Let's take care of business. Come on, Abbott. Just fast. Fight, fight, fight. Abbott for 5 damage. Thane, since he's closest. Doesn't seem like what he should do. Orgo will come in and help Thane. Oh no. What does that mean, Orgo? You're out of the round. You won't get an attack next round if we get there. Nura's going to take another. I'm going to do this again. She's going to stand in the fire because she can, because it's cool. And kill him off. Yeah. Nice job, Nura. Okay. Random encounter with the Ettercap will get us nothing because he ran away. Actually, I have an idea. Okay, we got 2 random encounter checks for treasure. 4, 5, 6 is good on either one. One good one. We'll call that the Ettercap, actually. And dwarves will sniff out the orcs and keep checking them until they get something. Great. Great. I like this. And I have an idea for it, kinda. All right. Oh, I lost that die down there. You forgot to remind me. Oh God, it's lost for good. I still need to remember to get it. No, I did get it, because here it is. Okay, 12. A dull dagger. I love it. A dull dagger. Maybe. It might be this one. Yeah, probably a dull dagger. And the other one is going to be 80. Cool. Okay, so the orcs had nothing. They had a dull dagger. But, what's this one? That doesn't make sense to me. The reason I'm stuttering a little bit on this is because I already have. I'm going to change this just a tiny bit. He is going to toss us the Ettercap, realizing that we helped him, is going to toss down a treasure bag. And it's going to be 60 gold pieces worth of gems. So basically what I'm saying is he noticed that we saved him and tossed us a thank you, which is the treasure he was carrying, because we saved his life. And he regards us as friends. So there should be something there. I'm not entirely sure what, but we told the Ettercaps we'd help them. We have helped them now, but we haven't helped them invade Camadoon, and we're not going to let them invade Camadoon. So at some point, we're going to have to duke that one out, perhaps. So on that note, I'm probably at a decent enough spot to quit this episode. I have a little bit of a thought about random encounters. We now just had 2 full episodes that were random encounters of us being attacked while we slept. Granted, it was kind of fun that doing the Ettercap and orcs at the same time made this kind of interesting to me, even though it wasn't super dangerous, because it played into the story with the Ettercaps, which I think is really fun. It's one of those ways that when you're playing solo, you find these opportunities to tie things in together, right? So when I rolled for some reason I was just like, let's get these over with. I kept rolling dice. The ones kept popping up, and I was like, let's just do them all together. Whatever. And then I roll an Ettercap, and it's like, okay. What I maybe could have done differently is I used the same roll for both. I think it's the 48. So 48 on one terrain was an Ettercap, spinning webs, and it sounded like trying to get away or trying to move. And on the other was orcs chopping down a tree. So I'm thinking, oh, Ettercap is up in the trees, swinging tree to tree with its webs. Orcs are trying to chop at the trees to try and get to the Ettercap. Maybe that's what woke us up. So one of those really fun things about solo play where the story kind of develops from the rolls. So I think I don't even know what hex I'm in anymore. Holy smokes. I should probably figure that out. But other than that, I think I'm not going to try and keep doing much. Yeah, this is the hex we were in. Maybe I'll try to get to the next hex and see what's up there and then call it. We must be getting into the danger zone. So let's go to 3414 if we can. We finally rested up. Tell you what, we didn't get good rest though because of I think we have to decide if we can heal. Oh, you know what? Thane needs to do more healing. Thane's going to try to do his healing. Cure wounds on himself. Do I use my luck token? Otherwise, I'm going to use my luck token. Gosh darn it. 9 means he got it. So he's going to heal on himself. Now I don't have that bonus luck token is the problem. No, I do. This is a new session. I do have that. So I use so 12. Thane heals 12 hit points to himself. He's still wounded, but not horribly. So now he'll try one on Abbott, push his luck. Good. We're good. 10. So Abbott's okay then for the time being. Everybody's kind of okay. I need to do context to see if they rest though, and I don't feel like doing that. So instead, I'm going to try to navigate to the next hex. Ooh, I don't think I get it. I think we might get lost. Yeah, 7 isn't good enough, so we might get lost. So I'm going to roll a random. We are in 3315 to the north. 3214 is going to be 1. 3214, not at all where I want to go. We went north instead. So we're lost, perhaps tired, and we are going to 3214, and we'll see what happens there. We've been here. We've definitely been here. So maybe we're not. Maybe I didn't need to roll that, and I'm not lost. I think I am. I think I gotta make this roll. So we'll do our random encounter check as we enter this hex that we've already been to, but I'm not going to explore the hex. So we do have a random encounter. Let's see what our random encounter is. A set of wrought iron manacles lying on the ground. Wrist bones inside. Ugh. Kind of gross, but we'll take those manacles. It's not a treasure, but those could come in handy, right? Let's get rid of those bones. Though Thane will pick up one of the wrist bones and put it on the end of his stump, like pretending he's got a hand again. That's weird. Sorry I said that. Okay, so let's go ahead and end there. So our next thing is to try and get back on track. I was just trying to travel to the south and keep getting to hexes we haven't been to and see if we can find that princess lady. I don't even remember who it was anymore, but there was a nice big juicy reward if I could find her. So, all right. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'm Bradu. And yeah, I hope some of you are enjoying this. I've got a couple positive comments now from other people besides Chubby Funster himself, which I understand why he has a lot of interest in this sort of thing. I'm sure I would be the same way if I created something cool like this and people were playing it. I'd want to see the, like I do. I'm an artist, if some of you guys don't know that, and I used to draw trading cards, and so I would seek out. It'd be really fun to find. Every once in a while, somebody would send me a link to somebody opened up a pack of cards with one of my sketch cards in there, and so getting to see that response to people seeing my artwork was kind of cool. So just reminded me of that. All right, check you guys next time.